before this video starts, I would like to tell you about one of my good friends on Discord, War Master Tim Tam, who has his own YouTube channel, and this is his videos. Yeah, so he's a Monster Legend YouTuber. So if you want like a Monster Legend person, you can do that. You can sub to him. I'll leave the link on the description as well. He has 20x subscribers. He only has 20x subscribers, guys. You got to. Well, guys, subscribe to him and turn on notifications. Why don't you do that right now? So after you've done liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and turning on notification, go to the description below. Go, and if you can't find a description, we'll search up War Master Tim Tam and find this icon of Steamrod. Very cool. And just subscribe to him and turn on notification. I mean, he has less subscribers than me. How is that possible? Look at these thumbnails. They're so much better than mine. And you see the inside video, the editing, I want to say don't subscribe to me. Subscribe to me, definitely. But also, please subscribe to him. Please. Goodbye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are back. There are so many new Monster Legend releases. It's been so long since once. And since most of my subscribers are Monster Legend fans, I gotta make a Monster Legend video. So why not this? Because I have it. I've actually recorded this before, except I did it all at once, so it was 1 hour. So, and obviously, I wasn't my best. I was tired that time. So what I'm thinking of this time, there are so many traits. I can't go over them in one video. So, and with the addition of the designs and everything, these new monsters, and everything, there's so many new things coming to Monster Legends that I can't go over. And, I know you guys want to see what's coming next to Monster Legends, what's going to happen in Corrupt Era Part 2, new monsters, new eras, abomination, stuff like that, maybe new eras coming out, everything Monster Legends, but I can't go over this in one single video. So, what I will do is, starting from Ignoramus, because I watched my other video to see which part, so I knew which part. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to go over 10 movesets, only this part, and then see how much. This video is only going to be about 30 minutes. That's as far as I go. I'm only going to do 10 minutes this part. But there will be more parts coming out. And thankfully, the server has allowed me to make release, because there's so much they already posted, but I haven't gone over them, and I need to see them. So they're pausing right now. So there are other leak channels, but in this leak, the one I go over, they're pausing in that one, so you can see other leaks and change the leaks and stuff. But in this one, we have to I gotta record this, so I'm doing this right now. Only 10 minutes. We'll see how much is there. If we have time, I might go over more, but I'm wasting time right now. So by doing this, I'll be able to use my best. I might go over 5 moves and check, and I'll go over 5 more. That's good. I already saw all this, and I'm actually excited for when we get to relics and talents and the monster designs. You'll see why, and I bet you'll be excited too. But without further ado, let's go on with the moveset with my best ability. We got Ignoramus. So his trait, Harden at rank 0, Tough at rank 1, then Status Caster Reverse Healing rank 3. That reversing is a very good trait. So if you try to heal, guess what? It's complete opposite. You're dying today. Relics, banner, banner. I don't think banners are very good relics to have, so I guess that's something. But maybe his traits will differ. Brain Absorb does 50% stamina from enemy, and it is spammable, so you can keep on removing 50 stamina. And you'll be so annoyed because they can't do anything because you keep on removing it. Not too bright. Deals moderate dark damage to 1. Oh, right, I remember this mistake. To 1 all enemies. I think it's supposed to say all enemies. It applies damage range to all enemies. I think it's supposed to say all enemies. Oh, no, they probably did a typo when they're writing this. But I think it's pretty sure supposed to say all enemies. But that's actually, it's pretty good. Damage range to all enemies. Deals heavy metal damage to one enemy, applies reverse healing to one enemy. Nice, so nice. And it says in one cooldown. So if you get cooldown activated, you after next turn you'll do a pretty heavy attack. Tasty Brain Power, 100% stamina from all enemies. Applies stamina drain to all enemies. No damage, but stamina drain is very good. And it's better than cooldown activation because stamina drain there's no immunities though. Stamina draining is very good because there's no really immunities. You can't stop stamina draining. If you know what if you know what I'm saying, like Megaton obviously bad, but you cannot stop stamina draining. Nessian Soul. What memories? Activates cooldown on one enemy, applies slow to one enemy. 2 cooldown, 80 stamina. Oh, what am I saying? So I guess that's not very, honestly though, 2 counts, I don't see why I would do that though. And play slow though, I guess it's slow. But just activate cooldown on one enemy though. Nessian Soul, 100% stamina from when he applies reverse healing to all enemies. Okay, another good reverse healing. Dumber and Dumberer heals all enemies by 30% and applies health regeneration to all enemies. That is where your okay. That is where, when you're in, so, I will go over strategies over. Moronic Monster is very heavy dark damage, so I'm going to play Stole to enemies. And then Melic Minded removes all positive effect from enemies, 100% for enemies, activates cooldown on all enemies. Now, the strategy to run. You run 3 speed ruins on a Gornamus. You start off with Tasty Brain Power. Then, if you are if you have him at rank 3 and he has a stat kind of reverse healing, then you do Dumber and Dumberer. If you are not in rank 3, if your monster is not rank 3, and I mean like obviously rank 4, like if your monster is rank 1, rank 0, rank 2, go run Nessian Soul. Then use Dumber and Dumber. Then use Dumber and Dumber. So they get the reverse healing, and then you technically you don't heal the enemies. You steal 30% life from them, and then you apply the health regeneration, which would do the opposite. Yes, very good strategy, honestly. Not too shabby of a monster though. Doesn't do not much of a damage output, but I'm guessing like you put speed ruins and he's one of those monsters that you want to go first, so that you can stop your enemies from doing anything, and then you can get a very strong attacker to like I don't know slash them. Next up, you got Neo Sussy. Okay, that's copyright. I don't think I can do that. But Neo Sussy. This was a very insane monster. Probably like too insane. And you'll see why. Because again, I've said I have gone over this. Except it didn't get recorded. So Neo Sussy. Special moves. Sagoma instantly kills all enemies. Unless someone has immunity to immediate death, you hope that a special attack comes. Now let's go on his moveset. Saucy Baka deals heavy thunder damage. Knows Among Us applies nightmares and vulnerable to one enemy, so pretty I guess basic. But then now we're going to the awesome one. Tiki applies trait disable to all enemies. I guess, okay, you might think that's basic, but watch the next one. War Crimes instantly kills one enemy. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, just run that skill and then you're good to go. Coffin Edge removes 9% of life from one enemy and applies nightmares to one enemy. Or you can do that, it doesn't really matter. Tomb Flurry applies Megaton to all allies. I don't know why you run that, but I guess there will be a strategy. Tier 4, I forgot. Applies Vulnerable to one enemy, applies Megaton. Why would you run that? I don't know. But I guess it is. Ascension kills itself because of the enemies. So unless you're risking it for the biscuit, you can kill all enemies, but you can kill yourself. And the books she's in is in Susgang and Female. Also, all the books Neobuki is in, because it's probably a version of Neobuki, yeah. Because she's basically a version of Neobuki. So that was number 2. What you run, it doesn't really matter. You already know what to run. Just like 100% life steal, stuff like that. Hi. I don't know if the other part got recorded because I accidentally pressed stop recording. So if that part didn't get recorded, if it did get recorded, I'm going to go on to the next moveset. And if it did not get recorded and you don't see it, here is the screenshot of what I recorded before. And here is, never mind, it got recorded. Let's go. Wait, so like I said, News see awesome. It doesn't really matter what you learn. So let's go. Koryax Kenshin. So, oh yeah, I had a very good strategy. I'm so sad. I lost it, but I lost it and I lost it. Alright. Let's go. I'm sorry, my brother's watching YouTube. Koryax Kenshin trait: Demon rank 0, Bleed Hater rank 1, and Tough rank 3. So you have to Bleed Hater trait. So I'll go over everything later. Relics, Master Sword, pretty good relics. Now, let's go to Musa. Sarusha does heavy metal damage to an enemy. Formuk does moderate metal damage to enemies, applies bleed to enemies. Blessing to Nori applies damage boost to in true precision to himself, gives himself 1 extra turn. Shoken Strike deals massive magic damage to one enemy. Bushiwei applies triple damage to himself, gives himself 1 extra turn. Very, very good skill, honestly. Strong. Damudio Karasu applies lead, vulnerable, and guard down to enemies. Oni no Kawaki deals heavy magic damage to all enemies, plays bleed to all enemies, deals very heavy dark damage to one enemy. Chikawaku moves all plus staff attack from all enemies, does massive metal damage to all enemies. And Kitiya Studio kills one enemy, does the same amount of damage to all enemies, and the same amount of damage to all enemies, basically killing all the enemies. So, my strategy. To figure out this strategy, I don't know if you guys know what the strategy is, but you have to look at its trait and skill sets, and you have to look at it closely. So, what you would run first, Damudo or Korasu. You would run that skill. Then next, then what happens next? If you have a monster, in your team you have like a turn transfer guy, you would give Koryax Kenshin another turn. If not, you hope for the best that the people don't cleanse the bleed. Don't care about bleed. You just gotta hope. Then what you would run? You have to do this in this order, or the strategy will not work. You do Blessing to Nora and then Bushiwei. Don't do Bushiwei and then Blessings to Nori. That will not work. The reason for that, by my guess, the triple damage will only work for 1 turn. In that case, if you first run that and then you run Blessing to Nori, you waste your triple damage. Why would you waste your triple damage? While Blessings to Nora, if the damage boost is not 1 turn, you can do that, and then you get a triple damage to himself. And also, then you would run, it doesn't matter, and then you would run Oni, and then you choose Oni no Kawaki or Chiyo Kawaku. It doesn't matter whatever you choose. If they're heavy hitters, you go for that. Why, you may ask? So why in that order? Everything. Bleed. So vulnerable, obvious. If you know what vulnerable is, you already know. Extra damage output. And then you know what triple damage and damage boosted is, you know, and I told you why. But what? So, when you do that, you get, like, so much damage output on them. But then you have the Bleed Hater trait. If you get a ranked him, he will do extra damage. So, extra damage. Bleed Hater, triple damage. Triple damage, more triple damage, and then you have the damage boost, and then you added vulnerable. And then you use a hard hitter AE skill, which means all enemy. You use a hard hitter AE skill, and then you can either if you don't kill them, I don't know what happened because you kill them, and then you can use Chiga. I would probably use Chiga. Waku, because what happens if the person has Megaton, you clear the Megaton. You clear the Megaton, and then you'll be able to attack. It's like, and that's actually pretty amazing. So that was my amazing stretch for him. I recorded that all. Honestly, though, when I did it, it sounded so much better. Oh, I think this one sounds much better. I don't know. It depends. The other one was tired, but like, you use that strategy, and then you could probably kill someone with Corey Extension. So very good. I cannot wait to see what he's going to be in, breeding event or whatever. And if he's like something free I can get, I'm definitely going to get him. Next up, we have Grimleton. So he has a pretty good trait. If you don't know, you can see on the bottom. But like, look over his moveset though. How do you know everything? So Flaming Skull does heavy fire damage to one enemy. Undead Brass deals moderate dark damage to all enemies. Applies Nightmare to all enemies. Applies minor damage reduction to all enemies. Pretty good damage reduction skill, and is spammable, so you can keep on doing it. Grim Chain does heavy fire damage to one enemy. Applies burn and bleed to one enemy. Requires cooldown. Ghost Rider does moderate dark damage to all enemies. Deals moderate fire damage to one enemy. Requires cooldown. So double the damage. Nightmares Galore does moderate dark damage to all enemies. Applies Nightmares, burn and bleed, and damage reduction to all enemies. Like love effect. Requires cooldown. Blinding Demise applies double damage and damage boost to itself. Requires cooldown. It's not triple damage, but it's pretty good. Still, Fire Reeker does very heavy fire damage to one enemy. Burns one enemy, applies total damage reduction to one enemy. Requires cooldown. Corrupt Skeleton deals heavy dark damage to all enemies. Applies nightmares and bleed to all enemies. Requires cooldown. And special, Wrath of the Grim does insane fire damage to one enemy. Applies burn, bleed, nightmares, and total damage reduction to all enemies. And Grimleton and his trait. Rank 0 Anticipation, Rank 1 Demon, Rank 3 Status Caster Area of Nightmares, Rank 4 Bulwark. So I think we've gone over this. I think you know he's a race monster, but he has Anticipation. And he is a Corrupt Zero Part 2 monster, obviously for the Rank 4 trait, but he has Anticipation. Anticipation is obviously a very good trait. I know, a lot of people. And like, probably it'll counter Corey. It is going to counter Corey Extension, obviously, for the extra turns. Obviously, so that actually makes him very good. Probably going to be like so extra turn skills. They're very good, but like yeah, Anticipation is a very good trait. But that's like all I can see. Also for damage reduction, I guess that's good. But like Anticipation, as I see, is good for Grimleton. Plus, and if you get him at rank 4, he'll have like Bulwark for 3 turns. So that's pretty good. But yeah, so not much of this guy. Told me like lots of torture, damage reduction, and the main thing here, Anticipation is great. So it's probably gonna be a very good monster. And probably for our last one, this is probably going to be the last one right now. If we have more time, I'll check over. I'll stop recording. Then I'll make another recording with that. But let's see. Scurry, so Zarbika moveset. I think we had a Legend Pass. There wasn't much information on her then. So, but like when I run over, but so now you kind of see. And I think also in the race monster I gave information about Grimleton, so you kind of expected. But now we have Zarbika. We don't have anything about her. So Scurry Side does low earth damage to one enemy. Gets 1 extra turn to itself. So again, pretty good attack. Obviously, Grimleton counters. The Undead Bane disables trade from himself to smaller earth damage to all enemies. Reduce trade damage to himself. You may ask, why does he trade himself? We'll get to that once we go over his trade. It's a pretty good trade. That's good for anyone who wants to have. Monster Vindicate applies Dark Immunity and Dark Hair to yourself with 1 extra turn to itself. So again, another extra turn skill. So probably you would do, I don't know, whatever you want. Monster Vindicate, then Scurry Slash, and then whatever. While Corruption is heavy earth damage to one enemy, bleeds one enemy, requires cooldown. Dinner does moderate earth damage to all enemies, gains much life damage, still requires cooldown. Zombic Wrath deals heavy dark damage to all enemies, applies bleed and nightmares to all enemies, requires cooldown. Rat Death deals very heavy earth damage to one enemy, applies bleed to one enemy. Me requires cooldown. And Mysteriously Corrupted applies double and triple damage to itself, applies Pierce to itself. Ooh, so like, okay, so he gives Pierce to himself. Very good. Requires cool. So requires cooldown and the special attack. The Count does insane earth damage to all enemies. Applies bleed to all enemies. So now we have Zarbika's traits. Rank 0. Oh, so Zombik, so obviously he's probably the corrupted version of Zombik. Probably, because it's Zombik. Something about it. Or maybe something. I just feel like it. Rank 0 Pierce. Rank 1 True Vision. Rank 3 Statuscaster Evasion. And rank 4 Area Dodge. All very good. Very good. Good, very. Very good, very good. I'm about to say. A sneeze. A paper towel. Time waster. La da 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 da. I'm sorry that like my brother's watching YouTube and there's like a copyright thing I can't listen. So I'm saying that. Okay. So he has Pierce. That's why he disables traits for himself. But Pierce is very good. Suppresses Megaton Shield. Photobiotic Shield is a very good trait to have on a monster. And especially like his moveset he has. Lifesteal, like bleed torturing, stuff like that. You would like want a Pierce monster. You would want this monster. And not to mention he has True Vision and his Statuscaster Evasion. That is awesome. And his special rank 4 trait, Area Dodge. Because obviously, Area Dodge. So yeah, we got some pretty good monsters here. Actually, should I go over what you should put in Gremlin? Because I don't think I've done this. I don't think I did it to anyone else. I think, oh wait, I didn't do this on him. Oh yeah, actually I did. So I guess we do Gremlin, so obviously probably Corrupted Skeleton, Fire Reaper, Nightmares Galore, and then your choice, honestly. Probably I would do Undead Wrath, honestly, if I'm choosing it. And then what I would do for Zarbika, Scurry Slash, Monster Vanic Hate, Dinner, and I'll probably do Zombik Wrath. But it's really your choice. That's what I'm recommending. Because of like, what I would do. So let's see, how much have we actually gotten in this video? It's been 12 minutes. I'm going to see the other video and see if I don't record another video, then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna just send it. I didn't cut it right now, but obviously if not, I won't say it. Why would I do that? So, thank you for watching this video. If this video ends right now, then thank you for watching it. If it still goes on, then ignore this part. But thank you for watching. Thank you for actually, but like seriously, thank you for watching this video. Like I haven't recorded a Monster Hunter video in a long time, stuff like something like this. I mean I did, but I didn't record it. But like if this is probably actually going to be posted. I haven't done this in a very long time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications. And I'll see you in the next video, because you better watch the next video, because something amazing is going to come, and you have to see it. And the next totally leak video, which will be posted probably a day after this is posted. But turn on notifications so you can subscribe and turn on notifications so you can see it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.